The problem with the single leg in Jiu-Jitsu is that strong people do not always fall the way you want them to fall. So even when you get to the leg, run the pipe, and feel like the takedown should be there, they can keep hopping, posting, and balancing until your grip gets tired and the position starts to feel dangerous. This is where Marcelo changes the whole exchange, because instead of forcing the classic wrestling finish, he turns the single leg into a much cleaner attack on the opponent's base, where the goal is not just to make them sit down, but to make them expose the back when they try to stay standing.
Guys, many times you're able to get like a single leg. And I believe like, obviously, I'm not Division 1 wrestling, obviously. I'm not in that level. But I feel it's really hard to make the other person sit on his butt. Some people can really try and just kind of, they just don't fall, you know. And I feel like I want to try and make him fall on his butt. I want to make sure that leg kind of bends. I want to make sure like he drops. I want to make sure that I want to make sure I kind of keep that. You know what I mean? I want to make sure that he kind of go down so I can finish the takedown. I don't have all the connections that a high level wrestling can connect. So I feel like just one shot, one straight, and just kind of like I just don't want to be empty hands. I want to be able to just throw something, you know. And then so many times I got this single leg over here, and I run the pipe, and I've been really trying, and then stay here too long, and just start get tired. I don't want to be here too long. If I don't finish the takedown, I have to move. And I say I have to move, I need to add something up. And one good option is like pick his leg up. Instead of keep his leg in between, instead of go outside, just go across and keep his leg. Keep his leg, and I'm short, but I bring the high as I can. I bring the high as I can, and now I'm gonna go in the inside. Instead of go behind, I'm gonna go in the inside. But I don't want you guys fall. I don't want you guys get complicated. I want the other person just kind of drop on his hands. So if I have this, you drop on your hands, just like that. Come up, just like that. So base is a very strong option. Strong option when you don't have to do much. You just have to be like just strong about. I need to finish. I need to get out. I need to make a move. So I saw this once in a class that I was not even teach. I was not even teach the class. I was watching. I saw a blue belt doing to a white belt. I looked. I was like, oh. And then they come up, I was like, all right, nobody's broke. I'm glad. But when I saw, I was like, oh, somebody's gonna break someone, you know, when they did that. And I never thought about that. Everybody was safe, you know. Maybe we told them or whatever, I don't remember, it's been a long time. And I went to Abu Dhabi, I couldn't finish the takedown, I thought, I was like, you know, and I was able to finish the takedown because of that. So that's how I feel like you don't need to be trained, you don't need to be good on this. As long as you know you can do it. And that was the point, I couldn't finish the takedown. I just picked it up and I was like, man, I don't know what to do with this leg. This guy is not falling. I just went to the other one and I went to the inside. And the idea to go to the inside means like, once you have the takedown, he doesn't need to fall on his butt. He doesn't want to fall on his butt. He's not used to fall on his butt. He has a very good takedowns. He just falls on his hands. And you take it back. And you take it back and we're both on the ground. I'm on top. I hope I make the points. I hope we can finish, right? And we're gonna practice because you can be very safe. When I say safe, it's like I'm not hitting his leg. I'm just gonna lift him up. I'm just gonna take his leg out. Come up. I'm sorry, Scott. I wanna take his leg out. Just be ready to. Just don't hold me. Just be ready to go there. I'm just taking his leg out. So the idea is like to wipe, to care. It's almost like if his leg is. It's almost like his leg gotta go, and I just pull his leg back, and he just fall like forward. He just fall like a face down. And all you need to get used to is like this thing. You know, just that's how hard is the takedown. It's not hard at all. You just need to. That's how we gotta fall. You know, great fall. That's it. And then who has the leg? Once the other person drop, he can go to his back if he's still down. If he's coming up, He can go to his hip. Now I don't need to finish the single leg anymore. I can take his back. But the idea is like just to make it easy against someone that's so used to just stay here. I don't need to get his butt on the mat. I don't need to get his back on the mat. I just need to move out of there. And when I say move out of there, like if you hold the leg too long, soon it's gonna start getting slippery. Your back's gonna get tired. You're gonna stay there. Maybe if you make a mistake, the guy can finish you in a guillotine if you stay here too long. So once you get here, you already tried on the butt. Take that leg up. I'm gonna go above the knee. And I'm going above the knee, I'm gonna go wide. The other person, just don't try to resist. Just don't try to stay like that. You know, just once the other person goes, just follow. One last thing. When I do it using the leg, I don't leave my leg there. Because he can just easy fall on my knee. So my leg just kind of pass. I just kind of like pass with my leg. You have to make sure you do it and your leg comes out. And then you straight from the back. And then you make the hooks and then you just take turns. That's what I guess. Please, I don't want you guys do white belt with white belt. You understand? We're gonna do this against someone that like, if you're not finished the takedown, the guy has a very good takedown, you know, that's what you gotta do, right? So please, just don't do the white belt. But everybody's being like a very careful and doing wrong. If you're being too careful, you just cannot do the move. And if you go too hard, the other person just can get hurt. But obviously, like the other person, he's not resisting. So even if you go really hard, he's falling. You know what I mean? Even if he's like that, even if you go. I'm not resisting. I'm just like once he hit, I'm just kind of like, my leg is ready to just kind of like just come up. You know, he goes again. He goes again. I'm just following, you know what I mean? I'm just following. So the idea is like just follow, just be ready to fall. But guys, if you did one and like, oh, that was wrong, that was awful, that doesn't feel right. So go a little harder. Go a little harder. Because sometimes that guy has a strong leg, you know what I mean? And then you hit that and then you hit over here and just kind of, your leg stay over here. Guys, this is not a good place, you know what I mean? You can break your leg or you can heel hook you. You understand? You don't want to just end up over here, you don't want to stay over here. So your leg has to come out. Your leg has to pass. Your leg has to, you have to pull your leg back. You do it and then you take your leg out. So if you go and then like, oh, I need to go harder. And now the person, you're ready to fall. Don't fall on your back. It's kind of like just fall and the guy's going to take her back from there. So let's go a little bit harder because you have to pull his leg out. I have to be able to kind of like, almost like a hip throw. I have to be able to take his leg up. His feet is still kind of like, he has a lot of grip on the ground. His foot has to come up. So instead of just kind of like, just do easy, it's almost like a hip throw. It's a little bit like, almost like a hip throw from there. So hip throw, you have to really kind of use your body to do the move. So like the same thing. Let's try a little bit harder. And who's falling? No resist. You fall on your hands. You fall like a face down. So just no resist. Don't try to do too much. You're gonna mess something up. So just fall. Let's go try this. We come up. Even if you take the guy's back, come up. Even if you take a shot, just come up. Start again. Once you get on the ground, just come up. You don't need to hold him down. You know, like if you touch the ground, just come up. Just take downs. Let's just be careful with this. A lot of the time, the people come out of the ground and they end up in this position. They don't know what to do. They just want to bring to the ground. But their weight just go on his neck. And that's why usually people just break their knees. So avoid this, please. No matter what, like you never sit on his leg and you never hang your weight. Because once you hang your weight, that's the first thing your weight does is just kind of go against his leg. Your weight kind of it's like a pendulum. How do you call it? Pendulum that just go straight on his leg. So just kind of don't hang your weight there. You don't sit on his leg. You don't sit forward. And you don't hang your weight there. You can jump on his back, but you cannot jump on his leg. So just avoid this. And if someone has your back like this, guys, just don't trust. Just don't be like oh, I have a good base, I have strong base. The guy maybe doesn't know what I'm doing, he just break a leg. So if I'm over here, I'll avoid myself as much as I can. I can even kind of like, I don't have a strong base over here, but I'm safe. I just want to be safe, you know what I mean? I just keep my knees kind of bent and not close to him. And if I do take down him, I don't stay over here. Because like some people, they just don't know what they're doing. So once you do the takedown, I try to take down, I tell you, just don't leave, just don't stay like sideways to him. It's just not safe. Another thing, like if someone has like a single leg on you, you can never like sit on the ground, kind of spike his head on the ground. People get paralyzed like this, so that's why when the guys just like think about that and then never put the guy outside and just spike his head. And on the other way, like in Jiu-Jitsu, if you put your head outside, you can get guillotine. So keep your head inside. You're gonna be safe if the other guy makes something stupid, and you're not gonna get guillotine. So just avoid those two situations a lot. Let's come back to corner, please.
If you like this technique, check out Marcelo Garcia's newest instructionals on BJJ Fanatics. The link is in the description and pinned comment.